let's do our 2024 NFL mock draft. This is right after day one of free agency. So basically, Kirk Cousins already on the Falcons. We have Josh Jacobs on Packers. We got moves just like that. So let's just go ahead, start this little mock draft. Let's just only do a 1-round mock draft. Obviously, pick number one. It's the Chicago Bears. I feel like the Chicago Bears, the draft starts at number 2 because I feel like they're picking Caleb Williams. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like that's what's just going to happen. Right here for the Commanders, I feel like, honestly, a lot of people say Drake May. And I was for that, but I've been thinking, dude, to fit in the scheme of like Cliff Kingsbury, you got Kyler Murray and everybody. I feel like, don't be surprised, but I kind of feel like, where is he at? I feel like they're going to take Jaden Daniels. I don't know. I feel like they're going to take Jaden Daniels, dude. And then I feel like number 3, it could be Marvin Harrison Jr. here. I wouldn't be opposed to that, especially with the Jacoby Set signing. I kind of like that. But I feel like since Jaden Daniels didn't fall right here and Drake May is falling, I feel like Drake May is got to be the selection right here. So I think 3 quarterbacks. I definitely think 3 quarterbacks is going in right there. Obviously, right here could be a trade back situation. I just feel like Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player in this draft class, so you got to go ahead and take him right there. This is where it kind of gets interesting. It kind of gets interesting right here because, I don't know, like, could you go with Malik Neighbors? Yeah, because they might end up cutting some, either like Mike Williams or something. I don't know if you fully trust Quentin Johnston, but could go Brock Bowers. However, I've heard that he might fall. Joe Alt wouldn't be too bad either. I feel like it's just one of these like guys. I feel like it's one of these top 3. And for me, honestly, I kind of feel it's Jim. It's Jim Harbaugh. I feel like he kind of wants to win with the run game, so we're going Joe Alt. Joe Alt would have fell right here. I would have done that. But this is after free agency, dude. This is after basically day 1 of free agency. And they signed the right tackle, Jermaine. I don't even know how to say his last name. So I don't think they're going to go offensive line. I feel like they will go Malik Neighbors, wide receiver. I think that's going to be the option right there. And Tennessee, could be interesting. Could they go Brock Bowers? I feel like they could. There's a lot of good talent here. They could also go offensive lineman. Listen, you know what? Honestly, I'm going to kind of go with a tackle. I'm going to go with this Oregon State tackle, Talisi Fuaga. I'm going to go with him because they really need it, especially with Kirk Cousins. I was thinking about going with the first defensive player off the board, which would have been not Byron Murphy, but it would have been, I think it's Dallas Turner I would have picked. And however, I feel like they go Rome Odunze. That's what I feel like. I feel like they go Rome Odunze with the 8th overall selection. And then we're sitting here at number 9 with Chicago. Chicago could go a lot of routes, dude. They could honestly go a lot of routes. I don't think that they take corner. And I feel like, you know what? Since this guy fell to him, I feel like they're not taking corner. I feel like they are going to take Dallas Turner, defensive end. So not bad. Matt Eberflus gets a defensive end for right there. Now we have the Jets. Jets kind of interesting. But I feel like, obviously, if they don't pick up a tackle right now, I think that they go offensive line. Especially letting, I think, Mekhi Becton, if he walks. So we might go, I don't really know the difference between these two guys. So I'm probably just going to go Troy Fautanu. I think that's how you say it. For Trotanu. Or I think that might be how you say it. I don't know. But then we got Vikings right here. And Vikings, they lost Kirk Cousins, dude. I honestly feel like they're going to go J.J. McCarthy. I don't know why. I feel like they will go J.J. McCarthy. And then Denver here. What is Denver going to pick? I feel like they could have went quarterback. But I think Brock Bowers, he fell. And you just got to take him. I feel like Sean Payton's going to love him. Jimmy Graham, maybe? Jimmy Graham type of guy. So I'm going there. I think it's too early right now since JJ McCarthy's off the clock to go quarterback. So that's why I'm not going quarterback. I'm not going to force a Bo Nix or Michael Penix right here at 12. You got secondary here. Yeah, I think you got secondary. You got your pick. You get your crop of the pick. Whoever you want to pick. I don't think Cooper DeJean gets picked first. I think it's probably got to be Terrion Arnold or Quinyon Mitchell. And I think it's probably going to be Quinyon Mitchell, dude. I think Quinyon Mitchell gets taken first corner off the board from Toledo. But then we got number 14. Honestly, what are we thinking? I'm thinking offensive line here, though. I'm thinking offensive line. And I'm going Fashanu. I think they might. Honestly, I was loving Cooper DeJean here. I was loving Cooper DeJean here with the Colts because I feel like he could play safety and they could move him around. But I feel like they're kind of going to want like their shutdown guy, an outside corner. So I'm thinking Terry and Arnold to the Colts. That's what I'm thinking. The Seattle Seahawks here. Seattle Seahawks. What do we want from the Seattle Seahawks? I don't think they go offense. Could go out. No, not offensive line. What am I talking about? Defense could be a thing, not secondary though, but it's got to be like interior defensive line. Maybe Byron Murphy. Oh, Jared Verse is still here. Jared Verse. Maybe they go. I think they go like edge rusher. Maybe not interior guy. I feel like Byron Murphy. Or they might go Byron Murphy. You know what? I think they go Byron Murphy. You know, they can move him around that defensive line. That's what I think. Jacksonville though. Jacksonville. I think for some reason I feel like Cooper DeJean falls a little bit. So I am actually going to take Nate Wiggins here for Jacksonville. And then Cincinnati. Wow, my favorite motherfucking team, Cincinnati. You know, we could go wide receiver, especially if, what's his face gets taken. Or if T. Higgins gets traded. I would have went Brock Bowers, but he's just not here with the selection. We could go offensive line as well. Not bad. Amarius Mims and stuff wouldn't be bad. Head over heels above everybody. So I'm actually going to pick for us. JC Latham. I'm going tackle. I'm going JC Latham. I was thinking Jazeer Newton for so long, but I just couldn't do it. I mean, maybe if we end up losing DJ Reader, we will pick him, but I feel like offensive tackle is just too much. Now Rams. I like what the Rams are doing. I feel like Rams, I was thinking maybe they go with an extra pass rusher like Jared Verse or something, but I'm actually, for some reason, I'm kind of liking Cooper DeJean to the Rams. They can move him around. Like, he could play slot. He could play the outside. He could play in the secondary for them. He could play, like, well, obviously in the secondary, but, like, in the safety. I kind of like that for some reason. I kind of really, really like that. And you know what? Right here, with this pick, I feel like they could go tackle. I don't know. I'm thinking, honestly, no, let's go Amarius Mims. I don't know if they did. I think they might have. So let's go Amarius Mims. Then you have Broderick Jones and Amarius Mims on the outside. It's fine. Tackle. He left. Okay, well, it's fine. Miami. Yo, you know what? This is perfect. Miami, you guys lost Christian Wilkins. But why not add Jazeer Newton to replace him? Why not add him? And just in that interior, you lost a lot of pass rush. Why not add him? They go the center since Jason Kelsey left. It matches up perfectly. Jackson Powers Johnson. Or they could go edge rusher because I know they love their edge rushers. However, they got a lot. So I feel like they're going Jackson Powers Johnson. That's what I feel like. Because they could go tackle. However, I feel like they will go Jared Verse. They lost Jonathan Grenard. So it kind of makes sense for them. Dallas? Wow, what does Dallas want to do? You know, Brian Thomas is pretty nice. But I think they kind of want a big body receiver. I think they go Adonai Mitchell? I don't know how to say it, but I think they go him, actually. I think he is another receiver off the clock right there. I think he takes him. And right here for the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, I think maybe secondary might be the move. Maybe safety. Let's take a look. They lost David Bakhtiari. I think they're going to go tackle Tyler Guyton. I think Tyler Guyton was not bad. I was thinking Kool-Aid. You know what, Tampa? I think they're going to be losing a lot of linebackers. So Leatu Latu and edge rushers. So I'm thinking that Leatu Latu might be the pick right there. Now for the Cardinals, they actually addressed their interior line a lot. Could we be surprised? No, they're not going another wide receiver. No, what am I doing? What am I doing, dude? They're not going another wide receiver. They could go, I don't know, interior offensive or defensive line. No, they can't do that. I'm thinking corner, dude. Honestly, corner or safety. Buda Baker might be out the door. I'm going Kool-Aid. Maybe they move him around or something. Buffalo, I definitely think we could take a receiver here. I definitely lost Gabe Davis. I definitely think you could take somebody. And you know what? I think Diggs is more of like an inside receiver. I'm thinking they go Brian Thomas Jr. for some reason. I think he gets selected in the first round, and then now we have the Lions here. Oh, I think they take a chance on Chop Robinson. Might as well, right? Take a chance on Chop Robinson. Might as well. TJ Tampa from Iowa State, or they could go. I don't know if a linebacker gets taken this far up. Maybe they go linebacker though. They might. You know what? They might go first linebacker off the board since they are losing Queen and everybody. I'll go Peyton Wilson. I don't know if he's. I don't know too much about Peyton Wilson, but I will take him first linebacker off the board. Oh, and then I think this is perfect right here. I think they take the tackle, Graham Barton. Might as well go offensive line. And then Chiefs could be interesting. I think they might go receiver or secondary. And I'm probably going to go receiver because there's a lot of good receivers left on the clock. So they got Rasheed Rice who can be a big playmaker. I think kind of what would be deadly is like a Lad McConkey. Lad McConkey. I don't know why I can't say that name, but I feel like him in the slot would kind of go crazy. So I'm going to go Lad. And this is going to be the result. So how do we think we did, guys? So this is what we're picking right here. First round, we got Caleb Williams. 2, we got Jaden Daniels. At 3, we have Drake May, Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors, Talaisi Fuaga. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Rome Adunze. We got Dallas Turner for Chicago. We have Troy Fatanu, tackle. JJ McCarthy for the Vikings at number 11. Brock Bowers at number 12. Quinyon Mitchell, first corner taken off the board, and that's for the Raiders. Now we have Alamanu Fashanu. I don't know how to say that, but I feel like that would be an interesting move for them. Terrion Arnold to the Colts. Byron Murphy to Seattle. Now, for the second half of the first round, we have the Jaguars taking Nate Wiggins. The Cincinnati Bengals taking J.C. Latham. The Rams, interesting pick here with Cooper DeJean. I for some reason, I kind of like that. And then we have the Steelers taking Amarius Mims. We have the Dolphins taking Jerzon Newton. We have the Eagles taking Jackson Powers Johnson. The Texans take Jared Verse. Nice little edge rush replacement for Jonathan Grenard. The Cowboys end up taking Adonai, I think that's how you say it, Adonai Mitchell from Texas. Then we have Green Bay taking Tyler Guyton, tackle. Leatu Latu goes to Tampa Bay. The Cardinals take Kool-Aid McKinstry. At number 28, Buffalo ends up selecting Brian Thomas Jr. to replace Gabe Davis. Chop Robinson ends up going at number 29 to the Lions. Peyton Wilson, first linebacker in the first round, taken at number 30 by the Ravens. 31, we have Graham Barton for the San Francisco 49ers. And at 32, Lad McConkey, taken by the Kansas City Chiefs. Super Bowl defending Kansas City Chiefs. And that is the mock draft that I have for you guys.